And we hope and pray that they are okay and that they find their loved ones. The tornadoes that pummeled 6 states last night into today also impacted some of our residents right here in the upstate as well. Todd Smith from Belton says he and his friends went up to Tiptonville, Tennessee for what was supposed to be a fun duck hunt weekend, but were quickly caught up in a whirlwind nightmare. Now, Smith says he and his buddies were in their hotel dozing off to a movie. It was about 8:30 at night when a roaring sound was heard, and then the wind around them picked up dramatically. With no power or decent reception in the now leveled area, I was able to reach him over the phone today to describe to me exactly what they saw and heard and how they miraculously survived to tell us about it. It is a story you'll see only on Fox.
Never expected it. They sent out tornado warnings and it wasn't 5 minutes and it was at us.
Todd Smith says that when he and his friends from Belton went up to Tiptonville, Tennessee for the weekend, they never imagined they might not make it back.
The truck we was in a 3500 dually, was sitting there hovering off the ground.
But around 8:30 last night, they thought they heard a freight train outside. He says they dove to the ground as the wind and flying debris ripped their door off its hinges.
By the time we got in the floor, it was on top of us. Didn't know if it was the end of it or, it was what was going to happen.
Smith says the tornado that ripped through their area at the Cypress Point Resort, part of a system tearing through 6 states, leveled everything. He took these pictures this morning and told us the vast swath of land in the photos used to be homes and condos. He says their hotel room was one of the only buildings left intact with a roof over it.
Everybody else was demolished. Everybody shaking, shook up, and we started hearing people hollering, help, help, help.
Smith says for hours, cries for help rang out. He and his friends spent the night helping dig people out from under debris. Thankfully, he says everyone they encountered was okay with minor injuries, more than can be said for many other Americans caught up in the violent storms.
We was lucky. After we knew that everybody was okay, all 4 of us went back in our room and we sat down and thanked God for letting us still be here today. I mean, it was lucky.
Now, Smith tells me the little town that they're in does have power back right now. Everyone staying at the resort was moved to a local high school in Lake County. He says they're hunkering down tonight. Tomorrow, though, they face an uncertain path to get back home to the upstate.